All right, yo. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you listen to the podcast, we're also boy Big Moose Thomas here in the Big Moose Thomas Show. Let's get it. Thank y'all so much, yo. I got my boy Mitch here. I got boys for life here, man. Today we just talking about just the NFC East Roundtable Combine talk, man. We got to see a couple of quarterbacks run today. Got to see some lifting going on, man. We'll start with you, Mitch. Tell me what you like about the combine first, and tell me who you got your eye on.
Combine? It's been hard because I've been focused on the Sixers all day today with like Deontay Jordan, the Sixers last night. So my mind has been directly on that. So from what I've been seeing, there was this wide receiver that ran like a 4.7 or something.
Okay.
Was that the Ohio State guy? Because if it is, I hate it. I'm a Michigan fan.
I believe you're right, actually. I believe you're right.
God dang it.
Yeah.
But seriously, we were looking at Sam Howell. That's not what I'm looking at.
Why? What you got against Sam Howell?
What do you think, man? I'm sticking with Hurts. I got to stick with Hurts now. They're not trading Russell Wilson.
Okay. I'm not going to say not trading Russell Wilson. I don't think Russell Wilson wants to be traded. That's what
I don't think they're going to trade him.
I mean, he's not. I don't think. Just through the talk on the Today Show. Now, hey, here's the thing I got to say, being a Washington fan, it's getting bad. I know fans don't want to talk about this, but from my side, people just not wanting to come here. Like, this ain't no thanks to money. That's what's scary for me looking at the division. Like, people are like, yo, I'll pick up the phone if the Eagles want to talk. I'm not sure if we're going to do a deal, but you all listen. Cowboys, hey, I'll listen. Send me an offer for so-and-so. Hey, what's going on with CD Lamb? Let's talk, make a trade talk, do this and that. Bro, I mean, Rivera's like, we going after targets, but who we targeting? Like, it's really hard right now. I mean, we bluntly asked, like, Malik Willis, like, hey, you want to stay here in Virginia? Like, is that something you want to do? He's like, man, I just want to get drafted. So it's like, bro, like, you're not even getting local talent right now, man. That's a little off-putting for me. I'm not gonna lie, man. I feel a little jaded right now because I'm just not seeing our combine go the way I thought it would. And that hurts. By the way, we still playing our game. Go Commies. Yeah.
And I just spilled iced tea over my hand. God damn it.
Absolutely. Go ahead. Go ahead and do that.
I just spilled iced tea all over my pants.
Oh, dang. It's all good. But yeah, man, like, not like.
It's pajama. I'm like, damn.
Oh, that's all good. But like, not seeing the people who I want, like what Rivera was talking about last year for us, saying, hey, we don't want to mortgage the farm. We're not going to go after a huge quarterback and spend all our money. Now he's saying that, hey, no one complained about the Stafford deal. It's like, bro, you complained about it last year. So, like, now I'm like, yo, bro, like, it's not a good look. I'm looking at all these quarterbacks. I'm still on Desmond Ridder. He ran a good 40. He ran a 4.49 second one, 4.5 on the first one. But I was like, hey, man, I guess Malik's not running. I believe Pickett's not doing much either. Both of them are waiting for their pro day. So it is. I
thought I got a notification when I was about to step in the shower. There's a wide receiver that ran like a 4.2.
Yeah. Dude was bugging, yo. Whatchamacallit? I don't know dude's name. I just saw the highlight.
Yeah, I don't either.
But we might need to bring it up real quick because that shit was crazy, bro. I was like, how the hell do you run that? Like, humanly possible? How's that possible?
It got to be an actual. I mean, unless they got laser time. I mean, I think it's got to be an actual 4.
like
4. You know what I mean? So
yo, hold on, man. I gotta look this up, bro. This is crazy. This is a crazy 4.2 time.
If it's the guy from Ohio State, I will be pissed.
All right, let's see.
Even though we did beat him.
Like, y'all got lucky on that.
Wow.
All right, let me see.
Wait, what's your college team?
And my college team is Clemson all day.
Okay.
There you go, man. It is what it is, man. Clemson is we are a powerhouse. We've become a powerhouse. I don't know how long we're gonna stay one, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Danny Gray is a dude. Damn, bro, that's just crazy, man.
Where's he from?
Where's Gray from? Gray is from SMU.
Okay.
So not even like the biggest program, but a bigger program, if you will. But yeah, man, I don't know how you run that type of 40. hopefully it correlates, and that's the next thing I want to get into. What do y'all think about 40 times? How do y'all judge them? How much weight do they hold?
Well, to me, it depends. Does their speed hold up for a while, or because of injury, their speed would die down? It is cool to watch at that time. You're like, oh, it's eye-catching. But then for me, it's like, can you do that long term? That's the way I looked at it.
Gotcha.
For me, I mean, speed is a big thing. I mean, that's something you cannot teach. You can't teach
speed. I got you.
You got it or you don't. You know what I mean? Right. You can increase your speed a little bit, but you can't teach it. Gotcha. And someone who's running a 4.2, 40, 4.3, 40, 4.4, 40, someone to take the top off the defense so your playmakers underneath can get the ball. I mean, that's got to be huge. I mean, the 40 time alone should skyrocket this guy from wherever he was up a few spots on his speed alone. I mean, I think speed is a big deal.
Yeah. You know who else ran a 4.47 at the combine?
Who?
Jalen Reagor. So to me, it doesn't matter anything unless you can catch the ball.
Oh, man. I mean, Reagor, that dude, he not like, I don't know. I don't know how to put Reagor. Hold on. I don't know how to put Reagor real quick because Reagor is like this type of guy who I'm like.
Reagor ran a 4.7?
4.47.
Oh, 4.47.
I look at Reagor like this. On paper, you supposed to be that guy. I got why you got picked. It just didn't work out, bro. like y'all.
Quez Watkins ran a 4.35.
Like y'all just gotta get rid of these pieces. I mean, here's how I look at it, right? 40 time is great. Can you keep a 40 time and keep your route running capabilities? If you just run and go routes all the time and fly, and that's all you can do at that point, as a corner, I just got to play off you a little bit. I can keep up with you at that point. I can put a safety over top of you, and you're just done. Like, you're just taken out. And I feel like with Washington, especially for us, like, I need a good route runner. We don't have that right now, man. So it's like I'm looking for that in the combine. I'm not looking at 40 times per se. I'm looking at 3 cones. I'm really looking at, like, who can we get to actually be a dedicated route runner, not just a fly around to go around us over the middle. I need somebody who can really get some good routes going. Let me get some in and outs. Let's get some timing routes down. And like
the Eagles, Devontae Smith, he ran a 4.27 or something like that, and he has great route running ability. So
like a guy like that, bro. Like you don't come across those every time. I mean, Devontae honestly he's not the biggest target either, but he can do it.
But even a guy who can just simply run go routes, you still got to take. You got a guy playing off, and then you got the safety covering over the top. That still opens up the middle for your guys in between, your actual route runners who can get open. That opens up the field a lot. You know what I mean? I mean, Absolutely. It's not. I mean, I get it. You want to look at someone who can catch the ball, someone who can actually run routes. But when you got a guy who's taking the top off the defense and he's commanding 2 guys for help, you know, it helps your guys over the middle. You know, the guys that actually can run routes, I feel.
Absolutely. We have here 40 times overrated at the skill of the route running, catching, small window. Hey, that's true. That's correct. Like, I feel like some people just aren't. How do I put this? Their 40 time is all they worked on. And then they get to the pros, and then, like a Reagor, where your hands at, like straight up, just where your hands at, bro. Like, like I know you were getting easy catches in college, I guess, but like you're in the pros now, and we know the difference between open and college open and NFL open, and we see that difference, especially for a lot of rookie wide receivers. They bank on. I mean, you got your Jamal Chases out there, which is just lightning in the bottle. Like I hope to get a guy like that in this draft, and I'm hoping that kid from Bama, the one that tore up his knee, I'm hoping he's going to be that guy. I'm looking for us to draft him in the first round, whether it be a later pick, if we can like finesse like a late 20s pick or like a late 20s or like a 30 pick, if we can get it for that trade and trade up and get that guy, man. He's looking like he's going to be special. But what do the Cowboys need to get on the board? Because I feel like Jerry Jones is always good for just like I'm going to take who I like. And I worked out with Zeke because he had a running back with Zeke. He had Barber. What was his name?
Pollard.
No, we had Murray, DeMarco Murray.
Yeah, you had DeMarco
Murray.
DeMarco Murray was cooking. DeMarco Murray was cooking for y'all. Y'all was like, nah. I was Zeke. It did work out for the first 2 seasons.
Well, it wasn't even that. What it was is Murray wanted more money that we could not pay him because that was going to Dez and Romo. So we couldn't pay him. So that's why he left, and he went to the Eagles, where he famously said, "This is where I know I can win a Super Bowl," and it didn't happen. But he went there, and then we had
more years. Got it.
Yeah, and then after DeMarco Murray, it was running back by committee, and we were just awful. I forget Julius Rand. I forget who our running backs were at that time. And then after that, then we got Zeke, and then of course Dak. And what we need right now is, I feel,
a better quarterback.
No, well, yes, that, but at the moment right now, we need to revamp this offensive line so that way Zeke can get running again.
Hey, Sneaky G is over on this channel right now. If he wants to come over when he's done, that's cool. We're still going. If not, we got to find another Giants guy. The Giants guys are not out there that much, and the ones that are, they are very aggressive.
I know exactly. I know a lot of them, but most of them are kids. So I'm like, no.
Yeah. I got you. But like the older ones, like they mad aggressive, and they just remember, like.
Well, there's that one girl that does those live streams. I forget what her name is, but it's a woman. Like I think she's in her 20s, but she does she does straight up like of New York teams. So.
Okay. Oh shit. Yeah. No. We gotta get her on there. We gotta get her on. I definitely gotta get her on.
Like this is her job. Like this is what she does. Like,
oh shit, that's dope. That's dope, man. Yeah, I definitely gotta find a way to connect. But no, like, I feel like Washington got way too public out there. They put out all their feelings on everything. They said we're looking for a quarterback. The world needs to know, and they're just getting. I mean, we're getting embarrassed, bro. And no one's picking up that phone, bro. Like are we really? You know what we did? Oh, we promised a party. We said it was gonna be 30 bitches there, bro. Like all dime pieces, bro. Like all dime pieces, bro. It's gonna be 30 bitches packed out, bro. And we got somebody's cousin in the corner who she ain't even feeling nobody. And then we just got a bunch of dudes in there, bro. Like, yeah, we got a bunch of dudes in there. Right? It's like it's not what it's supposed to be, man. And it hurts. Like I said, it really hurts, man. Like we can't even trade for Hurts, I don't think, bro. Like even if we try to trade for Hurts, Philly wouldn't pick up the call, but like, we can trade it somewhere else. Like that's how bad it is. Like they can just trade him somewhere else and not have to deal with us. Like no one has to entertain our talks right now. And bro, like, how did
you become that guy?
Yeah, man. I'm like, I used to joke about like, yo, at least we ain't Jacksonville. Jacksonville got a decent quarterback, bro. They got to figure some shit out, but they got an all right quarterback though. Like the quarterback is not an issue. Jacksonville really is just burning through their front office, which is gonna mess up Trevor Lawrence. I love Trevor Lawrence again, Clemson dude, but like the way they burning through that front office, bro, it's sad to see his career. I mean, start in the hole. It's sad, bro.
Yeah,
it really is, man. I'm trying to see it.
Well, when you get drafted like early, you go to one of these shitty teams. So
but look at Burrow though. You go to a shitty team. The 2 years you were the bowl.
I mean, they had a better roster.
Like.
Yeah, they did have a better roster. I mean,
they had a better roster. There were more players for like a quarterback like that.
Like they just sold off their roster, man.
And that defense was a lot better than what Jacksonville defense is.
Yeah, it was like they sold everything away, man. They sold everything away, and then they got a quarterback, which makes no sense. Like I don't get. Like I said, Khan's a great guy, but we'll figure that out. But in the NFC, man, I don't. Rodgers straight up said like, "Yo, this ain't it." Like I don't want to. Like I'm not sure if I want to be in Green Bay. But I damn sure don't want to be in Washington, bro.
I got a notification that said that Rodgers probably going to return back to Green Bay. So
yeah, I got that too.
He'll remain.
Yeah, well, NFC East is fine.
Yeah,
I play Green Bay. We play Green Bay this year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good luck.
Yeah, we do. But so that's another loss on our schedule.
Here's the thing about
some Eagle fans like we're gonna go 13-2 or something like that. Well, we got a Green Bay Packers, so make that 12 and whatever.
Yeah, I think here's the thing.
Eagles content creators sometimes.
I think the Eagles can keep up with anybody. I don't think y'all can win every game. I do think the Cowboys can keep up with everybody, and y'all are in every game. we are just not
They
contenders.
just can't win when it matters the most.
Like
Exactly.
yeah, which I do put on deck. Like I actually, Boys for Life, we haven't even talked about this yet. Give me a synopsis of that final drive.
The Niners game?
Yeah.
I'll give you the synopsis of the last fucking play of how you call a draw play with no timeouts, and this dude runs 14 yards, slides, doesn't know that a judge has to, or like the line judge, an umpire, someone, a ref has to touch the ball to get the ball off. Like
You
this guy
can't make this shit up.
No, you can't. That's why
he just handed it to the center. Let's hike it, and then everyone wants to blame the refs for running into Dak. No, if you just turned around and waited for this guy to come get the ball and set it, you could have spiked it. Probably had a second left to run a miracle play. It's just mind-boggling. And by the way, I think all of us play Green Bay because I know we play Green Bay this year.
Yeah, all of us.
We all do.
I've just accepted our loss. So it's like I've accepted. That's why I'm like, hey, good luck to you. I accepted what it is.
Yeah, because we play the.
How
NFC,
do we play Green Bay and the Bears?
We play the NFC North this year.
Oh, right, I forgot.
Yeah, but like my only thing is like we ran it. Okay, we played Green Bay last year. We were barely in contention for the first half, and then Rodgers. People thought we had a chance. I'm gonna say this: Rodgers just like he was just doing whatever he had to do to win. It wasn't a hard game for him. If Rodgers wanted to put up 50, he could have put up 50. He wanted to put up 100, he could have put up 100. He chose a modest 35. Like he was like, I'll space this out throughout the game. Like I'm not gonna hurt my shoulder for you guys. And yeah, he did that, bro. Like we had a chance within the first 5 minutes, and then the game got away from us at that point. So I don't expect to see anything from y'all. I said good luck to the Eagles on that game. Y'all might be able to hold them up. I think the Cowboys will be
the Giants on that game.
Oh, okay. The Giants are good for one. We all know that. The Giants are good for one every year. They good for one, just like how the fuck did we get here? Just in a game, Daniel Jones goes for 460, 80 yards on the ground, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks. That'll be the game in Green Bay that keeps him around for another season.
Yeah, we play him at Green Bay this year. So last time we played at Green Bay,
we're home.
Y'all home. Last time we played him in Green Bay, we won. I think that was Dak's like rookie season.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
So would the Commanders be okay with Jimmy G?
No, I can't. Okay.
Let me
not try and go off on this real quick, man. Let me try to keep my cool when I say this. Jimmy G.
He's a non-contact creator, so it makes sense.
Jimmy G is the type of player that won't lose you games. Okay. Now, is he the best quarterback in the league? We all can answer that and say no. But he a decent quarterback, and he gets the job done, if you will. Okay, cool. I need somebody who can win. My team is not that good. My team is not in a position to have just a good enough guy to get there. Like, my team is not that type of team to be, hey, can we just plug in a guy, get to the bowl, and then let our defense coast us out? One, this isn't 2000 anymore. Shouts out to the Ravens. They did it with Trent Dilford. All right? Like, you could do that with Trent Dilford. This is 2022. When kids are playing in the streets or in the field at the park or whatever, they're not like there's no running back in sight. They're playing 7-on-7, touch football, all routes. All right, like it's a passing league now.
Yeah.
If you ask the kid's favorite position, favorite player, no one's saying Zeke. You know,
we came in second with the running quarterback.
Like I know, but look, y'all had a running quarterback, and look where it got you.
Yeah, that's exactly my point. He's a Pro Bowl alternate as a running quarterback.
Like,
yay,
great. You know what I mean? It's like great. Yeah. It's just like running that ball to do anything for you. Playing with an okay quarterback doesn't do anything for you, bro. You gotta have that lights quarterback. You have the lights out quarterback who has the capability of throwing a 400, 500-yard game almost. Or you have to have that ability now. Have that quarterback that could do that. Like Mahomes can go off for 400 in a night. We know that. We don't want to try him like that because we know he can do that. Dak can go off for a 400-yard night. All right. he's damn near done it at that point. Like, these are quarterbacks that can sling the ball, get the ball out there, go far with it. And that's the shot that hurts right now. The shot that hurts is, hey, that arm's not there. And they're just like, I'm not gonna say, I don't feel like y'all totally done with him, but I do feel like y'all shopping a little bit more than people thought y'all would at this point.
According to Howie Roseman, he's our quarterback for next year, and then he has Matt Corral shoot on a mini hoop.
Yeah, that was. What was that about? I was like,
I guess it was in celebration of getting James Harden. Like, I just don't know.
All right.
I'm like, okay, you can shoot like Curry. Can you throw the ball down the field and win it a game? I'm like,
yeah, like you can shoot like Curry, but can you throw like Brady? Is the question. That's what I want to know.
It's going to be funny when the Eagles draft a quarterback with one of their first 3 picks. How many? I can't wait to see all the reactions when that pick.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
Oh,
it's Howie Roseman. Yes, I want to go defense. Will that happen? I don't know, but honestly, I want to trade up and get Hutchinson, but that's not going to happen as well. So,
I mean, y'all have the draft capital to do that, though. Like,
yeah, but they're probably going to want all three of our first.
Like, y'all could use like a first, like one first in a couple of seconds to get it done. Like, y'all have the capital to do that.
Yeah, I know. And we also have Uncle Rico as our backup quarterback, so whoever wants.
If you want to trade up into the top 5, I would think you'd have to use damn near all 3 of your first round picks to get up there.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Ooh,
we have 2 picks in the second round.
That's a lot.
No, 1 pick in the second. 2.
Yeah, but they have
1 and 3.
They have a scale of how much each draft pick, like a number next to that draft pick. So if like you have the very first pick, they have like 2,100 or whatever. So like if you have something that equals that or greater, I'm willing to bet it's about 3 draft picks to get up. The 3 of those first round, especially since the Eagles have the mid to late. What is it? What do y'all have? Like 16, 15?
15, 16, 19.
15. Yeah, since they're mid to late, I would assume like at least 2 of those, and maybe a later, a second day pick can get you into that top 5.
Yeah.
3.
Watch that how he does that, and we do draft like a Kenny Pickett or something. Just watch it. I'm telling you right now. He had a good draft last year, but I don't think he's going to repeat that. So
it's possible. So like we're looking at the draft right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somehow we have Jacksonville right back at first.
So much for Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, like we're first.
That's why I said he's overrated. Next,
Detroit at number 2. Houston at number 3, Jets at number 4, Giants at 5. That's what concerns me. The Giants at 5.
Don't they have 6 too, or is it 5 and 7?
They got 5 and 7.
Yeah. Okay.
The Giants can get just smart enough to get a quarterback, and that's what I'm scared of.
But I don't think they're going to get a quarterback. I think they're going to stay with Daniel Jones. Every mock draft I've done, it's offensive tackle and another offensive piece.
They would take Tyler Linderbaum in like 10 of mine. I'm like, I don't understand why everyone would pick Tyler Linderbaum. In the first round, I don't understand that.
You move weight, man. If you can get a guy who moves weight, they'd be like, "Yo, I'll take you." Panthers at 6, they don't really concern me. I know they need a quarterback, but I haven't heard the Panthers high on anybody lately, which also concerns me because somebody might just be like, "Hey, we're not going to say anything and do this." Giants at 7, like we talked. Atlanta at 8, Broncos at 9, Jets at 10, and then comes the Commanders. And then we have Philly with the back-to-back with 15 and 16. Not bad picks. 9, and then y'all got 19. Damn, I could really clean up there. Cowboys at 24.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing about the Falcons. I feel like they could take a quarterback here because Matt Ryan is basically has no legs. He has no arm. He's basically
so much money. You owe Matt Ryan so much money for.
I know.
And I read that they said that he's going to be the quarterback next year. He's going to be on the roster next year.
Is that a good move? No. You need to go young. You need to rebuild with Kyle Pitts and have him go up from there.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the draft stock of how much each draft is worth. So like if the Eagles wanted to trade up to get a quarterback or whatever, the best bet for them without having to trade all 3 first rounds would be a number, moving up to the 4th where they can trade the first 2 picks, because number 4 pick is worth 1,800 points, and this would put the Eagles at 2050 points. So they would have the capital to do that, to move up into the top 5 with those first 2 picks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, my thing, like, with the Eagles moving up to the top 5, though, what do you take? Because you need help in 3 key areas that we can agree on.
Sure.
Like, I think the defense is okay, but you definitely need somebody on that line. You definitely need somebody on your O-line, because y'all just old on the line. Like, y'all got a bunch of 30. Like, the people on your line remember the 90s vividly.
On both sides.
Yeah. Like vividly. Like, and then again comes that question at QB, which is, like, I don't think it's a question. I know y'all say y'all don't need nothing, but you guys are visibly looking at quarterbacks. like you guys have a quarterback shoot hoops. Like, y'all look at a quarterback. What do y'all take? Like, what is the first pick for y'all?
For the Eagles?
For the Eagles.
For me, if Ogabo's there, I'll take. Nakobe Dean, I'll take. Or who's that corner? McDuffie, I think his name is. So I'll go with one of those 3.
Cool.
There's a lot of guys you can go there. A lot.
But realistically, what do you think is going to happen? Because we know historically the Eagles don't even value the linebacker position.
Not at all.
I know.
Y'all put Santa Claus back there if y'all could, bro.
And I'll throw a beer bottle at the Packers fans. So there's that. But realistically, I see Howie trading at least one of those. I see him trading at least one. Which one? Hopefully it's the 19th. But I don't know. And I could see him go quarter. I could see him go anywhere. I could see him go offensive line, wide receiver, quarterback, D tackle, corner, safety, linebacker. I could see anything. Like for me, I would go linebacker, common sense, or edge. So I don't know. Howie's just like one of the. He's like the magic 8 ball, right? You're like, can I have a quarterback? No. Can I have a running back? No. It's like he's one of those 8 ball. I'm gonna make that into a video, but that'd be funny. But yeah, I don't know. It can go anywhere.
Nah, man. I feel you. Like, so our GM technically is Martin Mayhew. I know nobody knows that because they think it's Rivera, because Rivera be all up in the mixture and all that, but it's Martin Mayhew. Like, he's the GM. He don't come out the closet for nothing, bro. That dude just stay in the back, don't talk at all. When he does talk, he just says, "We try to sign this player, they didn't win the contract," and then he just walks away. He said the exact thing about Brandon Scherf. He was like,
if only Jerry could do that, that'd be great. If only Jerry could do that.
Question:
Right.
Y'all do have a GM, right? Like,
Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones does everything.
Like I really thought y'all had a GM though, like an actual GM. Or like,
No. We have a head scout.
Okay,
but we don't.
Right.
Our GM is our owner.
Okay, so Jerry is the official GM.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
And here's the thing, because there's an interview out there where they asked at what point he goes you're not going to fire yourself. So at what point do you say enough's enough? Like, basically the reporter was asking him, when the fuck do you stop being the GM and hire an actual GM? And not those kind of words, but still he was saying that, like, at what point do you say enough is enough? And then Jerry was like, well, you can't fire yourself. You only got to be better. That's when I was like, oh my God, this is just, he needs to die already. So that way someone can be the GM over here.
Question then, what's up with Stephen Jones then? Like, if he's going to be CEO, right?
Yeah, I
thought he was like our kind of general manager in a way, but no, it's still Jerry?
Yeah, it's still Jerry. Stephen Jones just handles the books, and not very well, but he does.
Okay, all right. So Jerry just said, "Fuck it, like, I'm gonna die with this team." Okay. Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
So Will McClay is the actual like head scout, and he has a lot of say, but it's Jerry who has the last word. Like so when we drafted Zach Martin, when what's his name? quarterback for A&M. Manziel was out there.
Yep.
The story that's out there that Jerry wanted Manziel, but Steven didn't want Manziel. Because Jerry, he wants the big name. That's what he wants. He wants that sexy pick because it's Dallas. It's going to bring – we already know as Dallas fans, and y'all are going to start to learn this, that Jerry is all about the lights, the action, the entertainment, not so much the wins, right?
Yeah.
And there's a rumor story out there where Stephen Jones is actually holding up his dad by the up against the wall saying, we're not fucking taking Manziel. Like, we're not. Like,
It sounds like Vince McMahon.
so
I mean,
Not
Manziel
that
was a
bad,
Texas
but I'm
boy
just
too. Don't
saying.
forget that. Like, that was a Texas boy right there, already at home. If he would have played for y'all, that would have been.
yeah, but look at what happened to him. What's up, Awesomeness Sports? But look what happened to him. He fucking was out of the league within a few years. His counterpart or his buddy over there, Mike Evans, one of the top wide receivers in the league. They both came from A&M out of the same year. So,
Right.
Where is Manziel now?
I don't know. He was playing in the CFL a few years
That's
ago.
a hard question to ask.
Is he going to be in the USFL?
Oh,
They would be smart to put him in there. But then again, I don't know because I want to see a true developmental league, if you will.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't want to see scrubs in there. Like, I do want to see people who can actually ball. So I don't want to see Manziel if he is in there. Like,
but I thought the XFL was more of that developmental instead of the USFL. I thought the USFL was like its own thing. Like,
nah, like the NFL said they're gonna try to like work alongside the XFL and the USFL, trying to make both. Like try to get the people back up there at that point. But it's like XFL is gonna be hard to do. Like, I don't see The Rock putting in as much time and energy that needs to go into that as it should at that point. I mean, hopefully he does. Hopefully he hires somebody that does that. But who knows? The USFL is going to give us football in the spring and summer, which was what we want. We want some football during that time. I can only watch so much college spring ball.
There's no baseball right now.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of happy baseball's not back right now, bro.
Why not?
Why? Keep it above, man.
Oh,
yo,
shit.
bro, I just don't need 162. like, give me 85. Give me 85, yo. I'll be
Have to
happy
be
with
81,
85.
one game less than NBA.
Okay, yeah, exactly. You could do that if you want to. Hell, you could make it 82 if you want to. It's all good. Like I said, I thought 85 was a decent number. Okay, it's technically a little bit more than half. Just let me get there, bro. Like, I don't need 162, bro. That's a lot.
So I'm a baseball guy, right? I played baseball my whole life. I had Tommy John surgery on my elbow here, labrum surgery on my shoulder. I was a pitcher, but 162 is a haul, man. That's a lot, especially when you get in those no one can score 21 inning type deals,
Yeah,
and then you gotta turn around and play the next day. I mean, it's a haul, bro. Like, it's a haul. Like
it gotta give me 85. Whatchamacallit? Every team has a DL, or a DH. Excuse me. Every team has a DH. Every team, when the DH gets on bat, like, they just hitting straight dingers. Bring back the roids. Like, yo, bro. Like, I just want dingers, and I want amazing catches in the outfield. That's all I want, bro. That's all I want, man. Like, make baseball fun again, man. Like, right now, like, it's just a bunch of single play. Get everybody on get base. Crank it up. Get a couple of runs home. Get a couple of runs if you can. Get a couple people in, and then try to hold the lead. That's all the game is now, man. It's try to get up early, just hold that lead, keep it going. There's no explosive plays in baseball anymore.
Well, baseball is like, it's a thinking, man. I'm not saying that none of one's here is not a thinker, but it's not one of those high explosive like basketball, alley-oop type,
absolutely
yarder down fit. It's not, man. It's a slow game. I get it. Like, me personally, I can play it all day, every day. I just, unless I'm at the stadium, I can't fucking watch that shit on TV. I can't.
I can watch golf, but I can't watch baseball.
Exactly, which is crazy, right? That's fucking crazy.
And I can't watch soccer.
Okay.
I can watch soccer when it's World Cup time. I'm all about. I'm big.
Yeah, my dad is like big into soccer. He watches soccer every single day. We talk about. I can talk about it with my dad. I just can't watch it.
Oh no, I'm a big MLS fan. Like I watch the MLS religiously. I watch La Liga. I watch the EPL. Love soccer.
Yeah, he watches everything but MLS.
I can watch golf. I can watch a full 18 holes. I can see them walk it out all good. I can see them talk. Man, I've seen a couple of great golf. I've seen a couple of great golf plays in my life. I'm like, yo, that's fucking dope.
I think we've all seen Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson.
It wasn't like
on and on.
Hey, there's great golfers. I've been to a Nats World Series game, and it was very fun. And it was very fun.
When was this?
2019, 2019 was when I went. Whatchamacallit? Fun game. Great experience, right? I don't know if that game that I went to was better than watching the Redskins beat the Cowboys on Monday night. I don't know if that game was better. That's a World Series. But I'm like, it was fun. But I'm like,
well, it depends on what your favorite sport is. Your favorite sport is football. So obviously you're gonna love that more.
Oh yeah, like, I'll say like at the pinnacle of baseball, which I'm a baseball dude. Like I said, like I played first base. I love baseball at that point. Like baseball has a real connection with me.
Yeah.
Like, my pops is Puerto Rican. Like Boricua to the day I die. So it's like I love baseball. But it's like I said, like
it's different. It's different with football. Because I mean, I've been to a number of baseball games, never World Series. Fuck, man, I'm still salty about the 2010, 2011 Rangers back-to-back.
Rangers?
Yeah. Oh, bro.
Oh,
but I'm still living in 2008 days.
Yeah. I've been to Minute Maid Park when it was Minute Maid. I've been to the Astrodome when it was the Astrodome.
Okay.
I've been to I haven't been to the new Texas Stadium, but I've been there. I've been to these games. It's a whole different experience. I mean, we've all been to a football game, so it's a whole different experience when it comes to actually going to a football game. Like it's completely different. And to me, I mean, I love going to baseball games, but going to the Cowboys game, it's just a whole different feeling, especially when that's your team. You know what I mean? Like when that's your team, like the Rangers, the Nats, that's your team, that's my team, going to watch them. But it's just different when you go to a football game. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the lights, the atmosphere, especially when there's only 16 games in a season.
I think they make those 8 games feel so special. And when I said it was 8 to 9 now, because you get the ninth one if you I think it's going to alternate every season. So you go 8-9, 8-9. Like when you get those 8 games, they just feel like you can feel the 8 games. Like when one goes, you're like, damn, I only got 7 left, bro. You're like I gotta cherish this, man. Like, and it's a reason why there isn't tailgating in any other sport. Like, there's a reason why like there isn't people getting in there 5-6 hours early, turning up like it is. I mean, even in college, like when you watch college basketball, people show up 30 to an hour before at that point, maybe for a really good team. If you want to talk about your Dukes, your Kentuckys, your North Carolinas, they might get there like an hour ahead of time, see the players shoot around real quick, and then back to the game. Football. I've been to a Clemson game. The gates open up at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Kickoff is at 3 o'clock. Okay, 3 p.m.
People are turned up at 10 a.m.
That's what I'm saying. And at 6 a.m., it's 80 cars waiting to get in there with another 100 on the way. And by 7 a.m., that bitch packed out. And I'm just like, yo, like, I'm trying to figure out how do we get this to other sports? Because like you said, baseball, I've been to baseball games, but yo, look, I'm going to show up. I might catch the opening pitch. I might not. It's okay. You know what I mean? Like, if it's somebody special throwing out the first pitch, I might go there. Like, when Obama threw out the first pitch, that was kind of cool to go to. When who else I got to see? I got to see, like, Wale throw a first pitch. That was kind of cool.
Did you see 50 Cent throw his?
Oh, jeez, man. Yo, 50's first pitch. I mean, I love 50. I don't want 50 to see this because he might get, 50 the king of the internet. But, yo, 50's first pitch, it looked like he had cerebral palsy throwing that ball. But I was like, yo, man, what the fuck's going on here, bro? Like, yo, And you're like, go see a doctor, bro. Like this is a regular, bro. Like you a grown man. You a grown man out here, like really acting like you don't know what a baseball was. Bro. He looked like he was allergic to it. Like 50 looked like the cops, like someone told him the cops was coming. Like he just tried to get rid of the ball. Like it was just weird. Like I don't condone that first pitch. But yeah, but like how does baseball get that zing? Like how do we get that over today? Because like you said, like football just got.
I don't know. But
I don't think you're ever gonna get it to those other sports because in basketball, there's 82 games. So like half of that are your home games, and you have multiple games in a week. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have 2 to 3 games maybe in the same week at home. Like baseball, there's 162 games. There's no way in hell you're gonna have people coming out for half that for a series, especially 3 days. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you're playing 3 days in a row because it's a series, 4 days in a row because it's a series. I just don't think it'll ever happen.
Don't let it rain. Don't on the rain effect. Then you got a double header. You know what I mean?
And then with football, like you said, you have half your games at home, the other half's on the road. So it's a big deal when you got a home game. It's like, all right, if you don't got the money to be flying around, and you only got the money to go locally, whether you're coming from a different city but you're in state, like those home games are a big deal.
Yeah. I mean, luckily I live in a close area where you can go to different games. So like I was able to go to like Camden Yards and Nationals Park, which is like Orioles and Nationals. You can see both games. I've been to Ravens games and I've been to Commanders games, unfortunately. But like it's really cool. I live in an area like this. I can understand like if you live in an area where there just isn't anybody around, or like that's your team, you can't see both. like you don't have double the games, bro. Like you have 8 to 9 games. Every time you got 8 to 9 games to live off of, that gotta be hard, man. That gotta be hard.
Yep. And see, for me, I don't live close to Dallas. Like I'm about 3.5 hours away, so I get one, like the past 2 seasons I've been going to the Cowboys against the Eagles home game.
Okay.
So
Damn.
before that,
you want a little do you like that, bitch? Damn. Oh, good. Hey.
Before that, I had in 2015, I went down to Miami to go watch the Cowboys and the Dolphins play. And then the last time before that was in 2009 when Jerry World kind of I think it had just opened or had been open for a couple of years. So I went. That was the very first football game I went to. I was like 21 when I first went, 21, 22 when I first went to my very first football game. So
how do you feel about away games? Are y'all like good, like avid fans of away games? Like I said, I've been to a couple. I haven't been to Miami. I would love to go to like one of those beautiful away games like that. Like Miami's a nice place to go.
And it's crazy. Like the first half or right before kickoff, I'm not kidding you, bro. Like everyone was not inside, but like under the pavilion, like where the concessions at, because it was pouring rain. And then 30 minutes later, sunshine the rest of the day.
Hey,
like
mad at that.
Yeah, it's crazy because me and 3 of my buddies that were there, because my buddy was getting married, so he's a Dolphins fan. So for his bachelor party, we went down there and we flew down there to watch the Cowboys versus the Dolphins.
That's dope.
Most of us are Cowboy fans. So we're walking around the outside of the stadium. We're walking, and Dan Marino drives right by us on his they had a golf court. Just he's sitting on the back, and like I said, he's a Dolphins fan. We're all football fans, right? And fucking Dan Marino just drives by, like, oh shit, that's fucking Dan.
Yeah. I mean, yo, that's a legend. That's that's coming from the Bandits, man. Like no connection, but it's like that's a legend, bro. Like,
you know what connections the Eagles have? We got EDP. Yay! We got EDP. We got plenty of them, man. We're loaded over here.
Oh god.
But seriously,
are you gonna go to an away games?
I've never been to an away game now.
Will you go to any away games?
Probably not. Maybe in MetLife because it's close, or MethLife if you call it that. But
MetLife is nice. I've been there.
But it's MethLife because Jets get a win out of nowhere. They get a win out of nowhere. It's just like, what the hell?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
They beat the Raiders and they lost to us, I think, but they beat the Raiders. I respect.
Yeah, like I've seen the Jets do some crazy shit in MetLife, bro. Like these dudes will go 0-14 beat the Patriots, who are like 12-4 going in the trade.
I know. And my buddy's a Jets fan. So I text him like every now and then. It's like, yo, you're gonna win this game? He goes, no, but they win. I'm like,
I'm like, yo, this is what y'all chose to win on. Yo, again, I feel sorry for Zach Wilson. Get out of this, Zach. I know you're not listening to this, but get out of there as fast as you can, bro. Don't let him take the 5th-year option. Get out, bro. like,
get out.
My football dream is for me to. I've been to games, right? I've been where it's hot. I live in Texas, so I got the dome. But my dream is to get the full football experience, go somewhere where the Cowboys are playing up north when I know it's going to be snowing and it's an outdoor stadium.
Hey,
that's what I want.
Financial Field. I mean,
I don't want to die at Legal and Financial Field. Depending on who your fans are. I'm not trying to get my ass beat.
One, it don't snow in Philly. That's just excess cocaine falling from the sky. Like I said, like I've been to Max's over there in North Philly, right? Like, and that's a cheesesteak spot for y'all don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck that place, bro. And I would say, like, fuck that place. Like, Max's itself is great. I love the people in there. Salam to all of them. Like,
it's a great group of people, yeah.
The area around there, why I gotta feel unsafe to get a cheesesteak, my guy? Like, yo.
I barely get cheesesteaks in Philly. I live in Jersey. So there's a couple of spots here.
And I gotta risk my life. Like, yo, brother, y'all gonna have me answer the God over a cheesesteak? Like, yo, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
And that's the thing. Like when Philadelphia fans come here, like it's all, it's all hazing, talking shit, whatever, but it don't get any further than that. I feel like in Philly, from what I've seen on the internet, like if you take it too far, you gonna die. Like someone gonna kill you.
Someone dumped the popcorn on Westbrook, Russell Westbrook in a game. I'm like, bro, what?
But, I mean, if they throwing batteries at Santa, I mean, what you think they're gonna do to me in a Cowboys?
I threw a beer bottle on Packers fans.
Like I said, I will go. The only thing I will go to Philly for is if it's a win-and-end situation. Like they haven't set it up right now. Now, going on to that, excuse me. How do y'all feel about these 4-game pushes at the end of the season? I thought it was interesting. It wasn't really good this year. For my team, it didn't really affect us. I don't know how the Eagles felt about it. Cowboys, how do y'all feel with this 4-game push at the end of the season, with it just all being divisional for those last 4 games?
I feel like it's always been like that. Like not to this extent, but somehow we're always playing the Eagles in the last game of the season.
Yeah, somehow. It usually we see like 1 game. I think they got 2.
One or 2
like
games.
That 4-game push. It's like
it was crazy. When I saw that, I was like, why the fuck are we playing the division back to back to back to back? Like the last 3-4 games, that makes no sense. Like, do you think that it's going to be a close race because you added an extra game? So you're trying to make it more suspenseful? Like, this is ridiculous.
Like, I think they were trying. I said it didn't work out in our favor. Like, I think we went 2-4 over the final stretch. Like, it didn't work out. Like, I think we beat. No, fuck. I think we went like 1-3 at the end. We beat the Giants on the last day, but we lost to Philly. Even though that should have been a walk-in touchdown, but we'll talk about that later because Philly refs, every time they get there, they want to get weird. Look, when Landon Collins got that interception off the heel and ran it in, I don't know why the ref couldn't see that was an interception, but Mitch, I'll let that slide. So, are we we had that all good game, got away from us. Hurts started running up and down the field. Sucked. December 12th, 2021. Dallas Cowboys come to FedEx Field. My beautiful lady brought me some tickets. Suite level. I'm looking at the game like I'm in TV, but I'm just at the stadium, right? Around my people. I look to my left, I look to my right, I see a fucking star. I'm like, there should be no stars on our jerseys. I ain't gonna lie, I've had a couple of drinks at this point. So I'm just like, yo, what y'all doing here? They brought tickets. That stadium was 60 to 70% Cowboys. That hurt. That hurt. We stay in the game. Somehow we get an interception and a pick 6. Anyway, we end up losing the game. We know how it goes. Next game, Eagles again. We know how it goes. Followed by followed by the Giants. It didn't work for me. Like I said, I thought it was going to be more interesting than what it was. It just didn't work.
Yeah.
I understand for the Cowboys, y'all got to go on the run. I think it only makes sense if you're in it. If you're not in it, which I guess is for everything in the NFL, but if you're not in it, it really didn't make a difference to me. Like this being like not such a good team, it didn't make a difference for me. Like, I didn't feel like we really had a good closing. Like you said, when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be a gauntlet, bro. It's gonna go down to the last wire." Yeah, it just didn't do that. like I think Dallas was in by like week 10. Like like week 10, week 11, they was like, oh yeah, Dallas is in. I mean, Philly, Mitch, like y'all was there pretty late though, trying to fight to get in, right? Like y'all had to win out, right? Yeah, like, but did y'all have to win out, or how did y'all get in?
We won majority of the games, and then we had a tiebreaker on the Saints, so that helped us. We beat the Saints, and we had a tiebreaker on the Falcons. Gotcha. So that's basically what happened. And then we got a bus whooped by the Cowboys in the last week.
But the only way the Eagles weren't going to make it, I think, since the Saints had won, and if the Niners had won, I think that would have that would have taken the Niners out. If the Niners
that would have taken the Niners out, yeah.
Yeah, if the Niners had lost that game because against the Rams,
the
Niners would have been taken out, the Saints would have been pushed up, and the Eagles would have been pushed up, and it would have been Cowboys-Eagles, that playoff game.
Ooh, that would have. Yo, I can't wait to like one of us gets good again and we can have a divisional playoff game. Like those just hit different, bro. Like when you get a divisional playoff game, man, that's just like.
So wait, if the Cowboys won this year and some miracle we beat Tampa Bay, will we play the Cowboys the next round?
If we had one out, I think we would have been the second seed or the third seed. I forget which one, and that would have if the Rams. I forget how it worked because I think we had to be because y'all would have been the 7th seed. I think if we had say the second seed, y'all would have been the 7th, and we would have played y'all.
Yeah, you and I were on the phone just like talking about it. If this happened, if that happened, you got what you wanted, but it didn't come out the way you wanted. Same with me.
By the way, shouts out to the only team to beat Brady in his last season. What's up? Yeah. What's up? Only in the NFC East out here. Okay,
we got him here.
Okay. Y'all got him on the Patriots. I feel y'all. Okay. We got him in Tampa.
We got him.
Like I said, y'all
we got him with the backup quarterback.
Y'all got him where it counts. Yo, Foles has got hot, man. We talked about like Foles has got. Foles never reproduced that.
Do we want to do this?
Yeah, right. Foles is only good on the Eagles. I've never seen him good anywhere else.
I ain't gonna lie. If you want to keep it real, Foles had 4 great games. That's about it, bro. He had 4 great games.
And one of them counted.
He got a hot streak. That's it. But
I'm like, hey, give me the Super Bowl. I'm good. That's all I wanted, and I got it.
I'm worried about Tampa, though. I think Tampa is going to take a quarterback in this draft. I think
they kind of have to now because Rodgers is staying with Green Bay. Russell Wilson is probably not going to get traded. So,
hear me out. As weird as it sounds, they can get back Winston if they want.
Who?
Yeah,
Jameis.
Yeah,
Jameis Winston. Yeah, like they can get him back if they want.
There's another player too. I want him to go to Washington. Carson Wentz.
Oh God! Oh my God! Like
I want him to go to Washington so bad.
Carson he's going to go to Washington. The only games he's going to win against the Eagles. That's it.
Wow.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Carson Wentz will have us go 2-14. No, about 2-15, no problem. Like he'll be like, yo. Like I said, for those 2 games. Oh yeah, those 2 games. Each game will probably throw for 420. 5 touchdowns.
Yeah.
80 on the yard, like 80 on the ground. Defense, Chase Young gonna get a pick 6. Running back, get a strip sack. 2-15. Okay. Carson Wentz has the stamina of a lead pencil. And that's okay. Like he can do what he wants to do in Indy. If Indy want to shop him, that's cool. We can't touch that, bro. That's just junk. That's just junk. The only person I'm entertaining is Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson.
Russell Wilson's not going to get traded.
Yo.
I just got that feeling after what I saw this morning.
Nah, like I said, he's not going to get traded. That's the only person I would entertain though. But Deshaun Watson, all day. Like I said, I'll take whatever charges and allegations he gets. I want us to do a deal now for Deshaun Watson. If we could take him right now, I'll take whatever cases he got. Give me all that.
It's just a legal action for me.
Like I said, like Like, I will figure that out on our own. Don't you worry about that. I'll take that. Like, I'll take that over. Don't you
tell
worry
that to
about
every Eagles fan.
Right. And the thing, like, y'all already got enough assault and battery charges up there, though, man. Like, y'all can't take on Watson, bro. Like, yo,
I honestly don't think he's gonna play another down. Maybe he
Watson?
will. Yeah, I don't think
Really?
he's gonna play another down.
Okay.
If that happens, if he plays, I'll be happy for him. If he doesn't, proves I'm right. And by the way, Boys for Life, your buddy texted me. He's doing a live right now. Eagles fan.
Oh.
I'm in this group chat with him, and he just like shoots me the link at 2:00 in the morning. I'm like, bro.
Yo, Deshaun Watson, he will play again. I'll tell you why. Michael Vick. Okay. That's why Deshaun Watson play again.
No. One's women.
Whoa. The slaughter and killing of dogs on your property versus slapping a couple of bitches on the behind, bro. It's just like, yo, bro, like, come on, man. Like, y'all,
I heard he was paying
even much worse.
Now, here's the thing. Believe all women. I don't agree in that sentiment, but I understand why I said it. Okay. Now, if you want to talk about, like, hey, what he did to these women was egregious, or hey, that he was in position of power and all that, all right, cool. Again, if y'all want some money from me, y'all want to settle in a civil suit, do that. My man, Michael Vick, is a convicted felon. Like, he's a straight convicted felon. Okay. Convicted. Federal. Went away. Spent a year in prison. All right. Came out and threw for 300 against the Washington Redskins. Okay. All right. So, obviously, and currently has a job on Fox Sports commentating every Sunday during the season. So if you could do that after being found guilty of animal abuse and cruelty, I think Watson has got to go ahead and hurry up and figure out what the price is. I think that's the hard part about Watson. We don't know what the price is going to be for that, but he got to figure out what the price is going to be for the civil suit. Go ahead and pay that and get on back on the field.
Yeah, but how about the Saints? They're pretty much done at this point.
Oh, the Saints?
They're pretty much done.
The Saints had a great run. Okay.
They did.
They had a great run. And there's nothing wrong with that. The Saints had a 15-year run from 2005 to 2020. Or if you want to say 2005 to 2021, maybe. I just, like, you lost your quarterback in Drew Brees, and now you lost your coach in Sean Payton. By the way, Boys for Life. Shout out to Sean Payton. You know he
he ain't coming over here, man.
Antonio Brown was.
I don't know, man.
No, I sent him the perfect picture.
Jerry get a little reckless, man. Like Jerry get a little reckless, man. Like,
Jerry's over here talking about Dan Quinn being the head coach and whatnot.
No,
while he has Mike McCarthy on staff right now.
Yo, what up, AK? What up?
No, wait, Dan Quinn?
I mean, you see what he did. I'm not saying nothing, but you see what he did with that defense, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like, that was like, I'm sorry for y'all, bro. I'm sorry for y'all. Over under on Kellen Moore getting the starting gig, head coach.
For who? For the Cowboys?
Yeah, for Moore.
No. That ain't happening.
What?
No, yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all was sucking the ball for a while, but y'all kept them.
It was, but it ain't happening. I mean, you have so I don't know what gonna happen with Mike McCarthy, but he's talking about. So this year, he let Kellen Moore call all the plays, and you saw a lot of Scott Linehan and Jason Garrett in a lot of play calling that Kellen Moore did. He's a product of he's from that coaching branch. He's a product of it. And now this year you have Mike McCarthy talking about how he's going to get more involved with the offense. Because last year he was just a straight head coach. You know, he was the cheerleader on the side. That's what he was. What's his name? Kellen Moore did the offensive schemes, the coaching, all that. Dan Quinn did his thing. And
are you telling me that McCarthy didn't call a single play last year?
From my understanding, no. It was all Kellen Moore, and Mike McCarthy is going to finally get involved with the offense this upcoming year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
So we'll see. Hopefully, we see something different because this stale shit of having about 10 screenplays on 3rd and 20 is ridiculous, bro. I mean, I know we all see it. Like it's like 3rd and 20, and we're throwing 5 yards behind the sticks. It's like, what are you doing?
I mean, because y'all got those speedsters, man.
Yeah, they weren't the Giants who did a QB sneak on their own 3-yard line.
Okay. From a person who watched that abysmal game,
I couldn't even watch it.
Oh, I watched it. It was I'm okay. I think the only worst football I've seen was watching a couple of Browns games from like those like mid 2000s.
Yeah,
those were hard to watch. Okay. Joe Judge just wanted to get it over with, and I don't blame him for that. Yo, what's good, Eagles Uncensored? How you doing, man? Like
that's my guy.
What's up, man?
Joe Judge was like really trying to get out of there, bro. So he didn't want to stop the clock. He also didn't want to take a safety because safeties are embarrassing. Whenever someone gets a safety, you're like, yo, how did that happen? Like the first question was, how did that happen? So he's like, I'm not taking a safety. I'm also not gonna stop the clock on this shit. I'm not gonna run this. I don't trust whoever the quarterback back there was at that time. Yo, run it back. So he did the QB sneak. Then he did it again, back-to-back QB sneaks. That's when I was like, oh, Joe Judge really don't care what happened. He out of here, bro. And we saw what happened, bro. He gonna get a job somewhere, though. He gonna get a job somewhere. Belichick might sign him back after he realized he wasn't shit without him.
Yeah, as a special teams coach, because that's crazy that this dude's a special teams coach and the Giants hired him as a head coach. Like, what?
Belichick, man. Like, yo, if you come from that Belichick tree, people literally treat you like a god, which doesn't make sense. I mean, Joe Judge, Matt Patricia, Jimmy Garoppolo, Brian Hoyer.
The only one that I think has been successful is the one over in Tennessee. That's the only one. That's the only coach. That's the only coach that has had semi-success. But when you have Derrick Henry, I mean, of course, it's gonna be a little bit easier for you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like when you get Derrick Henry on the side, bro, you gonna be good. You're gonna be good, y'all. But yo, last question, then we out here, man. We hit the hour mark here, bro. Ideal situation. If you could take anybody in the draft right now and you want them to succeed, Mitch, who you taking? Any pick at any time. It could be a dark horse.
Any time, so it's not the Eagles right now.
Yeah, nah, just any pick at any time. Who you taking in the draft?
Hutchinson. I need that guy to transform my defense. That guy I can rely on. That guy who knows what he's doing. Because Derek Barnett gone, Brandon Graham coming off of Achilles or whatever. We need someone like Hutchinson. So give me that, and I'm a Michigan fan. So
I feel you. Boys for life. What we doing?
Well, since the offense, in my opinion, with the healthy Zeke, it still runs through him. I mean, let's face it, Dak's undefeated, 28-0 with Zeke running the ball, getting over 100 yards a game, running the ball more than 25 times a game, or the Cowboys rushing the ball 25 times a game. To get that revamp, that offensive line, I'm going with my 6'5". I think he's I think he's over 275 guard Kenyon Green from Texas A&M.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna be controversial here just because I gotta be, bro. If I was the Washington Commanders right now, I'm taking Kenny Pickett in the second round. And
second.
Here's why. Hear me out.
Kenny Pickett will be long on.
Absolutely. Like we said, anytime, any draft. I would try to find a way to get him in the second round. Here's why. You know you need a quarterback, but you also know you need to make sure you're sure if that right side of the line with Scherf going away. And with Brandon Scherf being traded away, bro, I would rather spend first-round talent on a guaranteed proven guard. As we've seen, those are sure picks. When you get a first-round guard, they're there for 10 years. They're there for 15 years, bro. As long as you're paying them, they're staying and you'll get a quality production out of them. You never have to guess on a guard. You never got to guess on the tackle, usually. With the exception of Eric Flowers. The Giants just didn't use him right. I'll get to that later. Commanders got him. But yo, with your guard, with your tackle, bro, like they're sure picks. In my opinion, they're the most sure picks of the draft. Go get a guard, get Pickett in the second. Man. Like, get that quarterback in the second. Again, I know we want that quarterback to be in the first, but we gotta protect them first. And that's how I would do it in the ideal world. But y'all, it's been a great time. Hey Mitch, where can they find you at, man?
You can find me on YouTube at Mitch Toxie, Twitter Mitch Toxie, right there.
Got you. Hey, Boys for Life, where can they find you at, man?
They can find me right here at Boys for Life, right here on YouTube. Or on Twitter, it's Boys for Life 04 is my Twitter handle. So that's where they can get me at.
Got you. Y'all already know.
So you can show Cowboys fans.
Yeah.
Y'all already know it's your boy Big Moose Thomas, and y'all can find me on all platforms at that, man. Y'all already know what it is. Hey, thank y'all very much, man. Thank y'all very much for being on the show today, y'all. We're gonna be back soon, man. We'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.
Later, guys.